Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It is Working Women Wednesday, Women's History Month. And tonight, guys, you do not want to miss it. We have a special guest. Yes, she's a woman. She's an African American woman. But the most thing that is so special, she's actually made Black history. So while we're in Women's History Month, it was only fitting to bring someone who's actually made history. And guys, I'm so excited to have her on my platform. I said, this is what I'm talking about. Like Tiffany talks, like real conversations, like real people in real time. And I'm glad to identify, but not only know a real hero, been inducted in the Hall of Fame, U.S Army. Some call her Cheryl Monroe. The Army calls her Chief. And tonight, she wears a lot of hats. And she's going to show you not only how she's a woman, but how that, I've done some things. And she probably really don't want it. She's probably one of the most humble people I know about what she really does. But since I'm celebrating women, I definitely wanted to celebrate her on Tiffany Talks, because if nobody else knows what you're doing, I'm here to show what amazing women and phenomenal women are doing all around the world. I'm not just for Atlanta. I'm not just for Huntsville. I'm for women. And when I say I'm for women empowerment, and I'm for people. But tonight, the last day of the month, hey, it must be an encore. So I wanted her to end the month of Women's History Month with a woman who identifies what Black history looked like. Tonight, I'm bringing before us, let's say, Chief Cheryl Monroe. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? You're muted, honey. Unmute. Go.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
So, I'm coming with the questions because first and foremost, guys, and before we get started, please go subscribe. You can also watch this on YouTube to Tiffany Talks. And guess what? You could be next to come on this platform. So make sure you do that and make sure you share the video. So back to you, Miss Rowe. Tell me where you from.
So I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. I currently reside in Rayford, North Carolina.
Rayford, North Carolina. So, I read about you. And matter of fact, anybody want to read about her, you can go and Google, and she's going to be in the Hall of Fame and inductee women's, which that's very, I need y'all to hashtag salute down there. Salute the Sheaf, honey, because she has definitely earned her right to call her Chief. And so tell us what that looked like. Where does your story begin? How do you even make it into the Hall of Fame? That's what I'm trying to get to understand. How does that even happen?
So, I really don't know how it happened. I joined the military because I was a young mother. I was actually a teenage mom. I did graduate from high school on time. I started college, but I just wanted to provide a better life for my son. So I enlisted into the Army, and I chose at that point in my life to do the best that I could with what I had. I had some phenomenal leaders. I entered a male-dominant field in the military at the time. So most of my senior leaderships and my mentors were male, actually, and they guided me to ensure that I was able to succeed. And for that, I am very grateful for those that poured into me. As my career progressed, I did run into some phenomenal women. When I switched over to become a warrant officer, it was only about maybe 12 women in my field at that time. And there was one, Rhonda Sloan. She was a female that we worked under, and she provided tough love, actually, what that was. But at the end of the day, you knew she only wanted the best for you. So for me, I just wanted to make sure I did my very best at whatever task that the Army provided me, which ultimately led me being the first African-American female to make CW5 in my rank. However, I was the third female.
Because see, a lot of people were like, what is CW5? What exactly, what does that title? For us, that's like civilians, that's what they call it. Civilians.
Yeah.
Tell us what a CW5 is.
So a CW5, that's a Chief Warrant Officer 5. So in the warrant officer field in the military, that's the highest rank you can hold as a warrant officer. And so I achieved the highest rank in my field as a Chief Warrant Officer 5. I was the third female overall, but I was the first African-American female to obtain that rank. And therefore, I was
stop. See, she want to race through this story, y'all. She was the first African-American to rank what she ranks. Somebody need to say his history.
Yeah.
And what department was that?
In the ammunition field.
So you know about guns. Guns.
I know about gun, but I more so know about ammunition, missiles, and things of that, big bullets. And so, yeah.
Well, missiles. Sorry, not guns, guys. She knows about missiles. Okay. All right, keep going, Chief.
Yes, and so that happened in 2017, which ultimately led me to be inducted into the U.S. Army's Women's Hall of Fame in 2020 during Women's Month, ironically, March 2020.
Mm-hmm. And so you said that you were a teen mom, because sometimes people feel like, oh, I'm a teen mom, my life is over. It might have slowed down, but it seemed like nothing really stopped you.
So, and that all falls back on family. I had a great foundation in my family. My family poured into me that no matter what, they was there to support me, and I was going to do something with my life. And so based on all the support that they gave me, I was determined to do something with my life. And it didn't necessarily have in the rear view of me being inducted into the Hall of Fame or actually achieving a rank that I did. It's just I wanted to do my very best.
So doing your very best, now you inducted, you basically came over a lot of obstacles. You're here at the Hall of Fame. And then after you got inducted, where are you? What are you doing? Like what does that look like? The Cheryl Monroe, like in 2021.
So in 2021, I am truly blessed. If I didn't say that in the beginning, I'll say that now. I have been truly blessed. I couldn't have achieved what I have without the Lord above. There's no questioning about that. I've been deployed into combat 6 times. He saw fit back home when we had soldiers, some that gave all, and so, but I'm still sitting here before you in 2021. He has allowed me to retire. So I have retired from the military. I did that December 31st. I have 2 businesses. I have the CK Management and Consulting Group. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. Also have a commercial cleaning business, the Cleaning Advantage, which is also based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm the CFO for Blazing Beauties, a nonprofit organization that is here in North Carolina. And by the way, if we have anybody that's on, we're doing a community feeding on Saturday. Please come out. We're going to have hot plates. We're going to give out groceries. And there's going to be a whole lot of other goodies out there. So if you're in the Spring Lake area, come by Saturday, April 3rd at 1 p.m., the Rec Center.
So, I'm touching on each of these things because you just told me you basically you're in the history book and you still have time to wear all these hats. So let's go one by one. So Blazing Beauties, what is Blazing Beauties? Tell us a little bit about Blazing Beauties and what's your participation and your level of participation in that.
So Blazing Beauty, as I stated, is a nonprofit organization. Our founder, Andrea Williams, she might be on the line or not, but she started this baby with the vision of providing back to the community, really looking at the wealth, the wellness, the physical and spiritual of young ladies. And so that's our focus. We focus on community grants, educational grants, and just truly giving back to the community. And I am truly blessed to have worked with her. We started this several years ago. And so I truly believe empowered women empower women. And so it is just phenomenal.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I see you doing excellent things with Blazing Beauties in the community, giving back. And now, then you told me you have another company, the Cleaning Advantage. What you doing there?
Yes, so before I move on to there, I also want to give Simone Reed a shout out. because without her, we're like the fearless three for Blazing Beauty. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention her, because the three of us, we roll tight. And so the Cleaning Advantage is a commercial cleaning business, and that's what our focus is right now. I'm looking into getting into government contracts. I've actually been invited to do some bidding, and so I'm working with the state of Georgia now. And that's what I'm focused on now for the Cleaning Advantage.
Okay. So, okay, I'm just trying to name all these things you do. So, it's always, so you the chief on, now you retired. Then you work with Blazing Beauties, which is a nonprofit organization. Now you're the Cleaning Advantage, which you have a commercial cleaning business, which probably get bids and different things. So that's a bigger scale. Yeah. So then you said that you're down to CK Management. Can you tell me about that company?
So CK Management and Consulting Group, we're focused on logistics. We do manage individuals in the entertainment industry. We also work with program managers. I'm actually a certified PMP, project management professional. So I can go in and help businesses streamline to a more efficient and effective method of conducting business while increasing their bottom line. And so also certified in Six Sigma Black Belt. And so I'm able to go in, help these companies.
Ho. She likes to go over all these things. You said you have a black belt.
And Six Sigma, and that's where we go into the companies. Yeah, and we help companies, scale back, streamline, do cost, effective methods and things of that nature. And so that's really what the CK Management and Consulting Group is focused on. So we wear many hats within CK Management, and I have a tremendous and a wonderful staff. So,
right. So if I can intrude a little bit. This is where, the rubber meets the road for me. A lot of people, and I'm going to say it publicly, even though she probably is like, please don't. But it's real. You're the real conversation. So you know where you're at. They know if you don't like me being real, then you shouldn't be talking to Tiffany. Tiffany gonna tell you like it is. So CK Management, actually, Miss Cheryl here, I have a gift. But it's not about having gift or talent. It's about the people that push you behind the scene. I would love to tell you about Tiffany. Tiffany is so great, but it's the team that works behind you. And Cheryl is a part of my team. Who else, guys, to pick to be a part of your team? There's somebody that made Black history, because and then she's the chief. Y'all didn't think about that, did you? I thought about it, because see, you have to be disciplined in this situation. And when I tell you, I don't know a person and a more deserving person to be on this platform than this woman, So this is like my ceremony speech. I wish I had a little music for me, because it's going to be a little second. It ain't going to be a minute. It's going to be a second. But I always believe in giving people their flowers. If it's a better woman out here that deserves everything that God has for them, it's going to be this woman, because I have definitely learned a lot that I thought I knew. I learned that you think you know. And I brought what I did know and was good at. And this woman and my team has definitely worked to see everything that y'all seeing on Tiffany Talks. You understand? And I'm so privileged, because I know in this world, a lot of people say that they're going to help you and they take from you. And this woman just said, no more taking. Let's build off of what you already have. And those type of people, I hope that I know, they always gonna win. And I've learned something very valuable. Never forget about the people that need a hand up. Now, we don't give handouts. We give hand up with motivation. But she's serious, y'all. She tough. I ain't lying, y'all. I've been over here in boot camp. Y'all didn't even know it. Boot camp, honey. She has a new cadet. And it ain't Tiffany. I'm just playing. I'm just sorry. I'm just playing. She might be calling me at 3:00 just because I said that, y'all. I really just playing. But she has other artists that she's developing, other companies. And she's not giving y'all all the tea, but you're going to have to go give them your website.
So yeah, you can follow me at www.ckmacg.com. I'll drop my links in the chat box here. You can also, if you know a commercial business that needs cleaning, go to the cleaning-advantage.com. Look us up, but I'll drop all those links. I'm new to Instagram, so I'm working on that. Miss Tiffany is going to get me together. I'll have a business page there soon, but I do have business websites.
Yes. And she's just good at developing business. We love business people, and I love people that want to just, if you want to fill me up, come on. That's positive. Come on. I need everybody. It's collaboration season if you ain't seen that. Nobody can do one thing great, but a lot of us can do a lot of things great. You understand? So you are definitely like your mark out here in the world. And I just see more and more awesome things. I'll be so happy when she comes back with more information, more business she's developing. But this is somebody y'all want to follow. Go follow her on Instagram. If you follow me, you need to be following her. Period. So I said what I said now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm bringing all my stops out. So this is my noise. I'm bringing them all out. Yeah, so we bringing them out. And this is one. Your net worth is attached to your network. Okay. So before we leave, is it anything, Miss Cheryl Monroe, that you would like to say to the audience? If somebody's listening, what would you want to say? What would you want to say to your 7-year-old self? Because 7-year-olds tell the truth, period. 21-year-old self. What would you want to say to yourself as a child looking at you and watching you saying, wow, she made Black history. How can I do that? You understand? For them. And what would you say to a 21-year-old?
And so for me, it goes back to what I said before. I truly believe empowered women empower women. And so if you go with that analogy, you will do great things no matter where you end up in life. And so we all have a lane to get in. Find your lane, get in it, and drive the best that you can. And your end results, you would be amazed at what would happen after that. But empowered women empower women. And so if I did mention government contracts, they are looking for minority, female-owned women with businesses to get into government contracts. If you would like to know more about it, drop your handle in Tiffany's box. We'll see it. And when we get a chance, we'll reach out. But there is a lot of opportunities out here for us. It's for the taking. So we need to really collaborate, get together, and figure out how we all can get this bag.
What'd you say? Say it again. How we all can get this what?
This bag.
And let me tell you something. You're going to need some hands on their securing it, because if you drop it in somebody else securing it and you trust them, they're going to pick back up. Remember, I told you that. You heard that on Tiffany Talks, where you're going to get real conversations for real things, because we moving things in 2021. You can move with us, or you can move. And I'm talking about any woman that want to be in. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Andrea Williams. Empowered. Any woman that want to be empowered, any man that want to be empowered, any child that want to be empowered, you're going to see it here on Tiffany Talks. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for, guys. It has been another Tiffany Talks, okay? Where real conversations happen. And you can definitely be a part of the conversation. Everybody has a place on Tiffany Talks, but if you're doing something great, holla at your girl. Inbox me, DM. I don't know. Closed mouths don't get fed. Everywhere I've been in the world, I can open my mouth and tell you exactly what I want. I'm going after exactly what I want. And you absolutely can go after what you want. So guess what? This is what I need you to do, guys. Go subscribe to my YouTube channels, where I'm bringing awesome people to this platform all 2021. And that person, very well, the next person might just be you. Are you doing something great? Holla at your girl. This has been your girl, Tiffany from Tiffany Talks, and this has been your Wednesday, Working Women Wednesday. Happy Women's History Month. If it's you, I salute you if you're doing great things. But this is all I have for you this evening. Have a blessed week and go do great things. Just be great. Be awesome. Bye. Real Conversations with Tiffany. # Tiffany Talks.